There are actually a lot of things that money can't buy. Money can buy books, but not brain. Money can buy expensive bed, but not a good sleep. Money can buy foods, but not appetite. Money can buy house, but not a home. Money can buy hospital, but not health. Money can buy companions, but not true friend. Money can buy marriage, but not love. Money can buy a huge cross, but not salvation. A blessed day to you who are watching this video right now. I pray to God that God may grant you His outpouring graces and blessings, and whatever health issue you are having right now, that God may touch you and grant you complete healing. So in today's gospel, while Jesus is preaching, somebody from the crowd told him, "Teacher, tell my brother to share the inheritance with me." Jesus is not against him or his family having more wealth, nor is he against justice being done between him and his brother. Jesus is rather disappointed that after listening to all his preaching, the first concern of this man still remains his share of the inheritance. So Jesus, very fearing that there could be in the crowd like this man, turns and says to them, "Take care, be on your guard against all greed, for though one may be rich, one's life does not consist of possessions." And to illustrate his point, Jesus tells the parable of the rich fool. If we hear or read the parable, we may ask ourselves, what wrong did this man do? The man might just did his honest work in his farmland. The land gave him a bountiful harvest. The man decided to build a larger storage for his crops so that he could not worry anymore of his future and could enjoy the rest of his life resting, eating, drinking, and be merry. The only problem is that he did not know that the rest of his life was only less than 24 hours. So Jesus uses him as an illustration of greed, even though he took no one's thing. And it appears like he did not do something wrong. But his greed lies in what he did not do. There are actually two kinds of sin: the sin of commission and the sin of omission. Many of us are aware of the sin of commission, that is, breaking the commandment of God. But only few of us are aware of the sin of omission, that is, failing to do what needs to be done or being indifferent to those who needed help because of our selfishness. One reason why many people suffered and died of hunger is because of man's greediness. The solution of some leaders of the country to combat poverty is to depopulate the world, because they are thinking that the world is old and unable to provide resources to feed the people. But they are wrong. Who are they to know the mind of God? God is almighty and knows how to feed His people. God provides enough resources for everybody, but the problem is some people are so greedy. Despite of having a lot of money and other resources, they still feel that they needed more. So they crave for more and more and more. the unjust distribution of the world's goods will result to poverty. Because only one person takes what is intended to be for 100 people. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Those who keep things that they don't use or consume are considered thieves." So why do we worry much about our possessions? What will we do with our possessions if we will be here in this world temporarily? There is only one thing that is certain in this world, and that is the certainty of death. All of us will eventually face death, no matter how rich we are, no matter how famous we are, no matter how powerful we are. We cannot escape that underlying reality of life, that our life here on earth has an end. I remember the story of a multi-millionaire. He requested that when he died, he asks to put a hole on the right and on the left of his coffin, enough to lay out his hands. A lot of people reacted with his request. So they said, "Why do you want it that way?" The multi-millionaire responded, "So that the people may know that despite of me having tons of money, I died empty-handed." From the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 21, Job said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked will I return to God." That is what we are. We cannot bring anything from this world to heaven. Having money is not wrong. What is wrong is when we make money as our God. When all our time is occupied on how to make a lot of money, eventually we forgot to spend time with what is more important than money. Some people are willing to sacrifice relationships or family for the sake of money. There are actually a lot of things that money can't buy. Money can buy books, but not brain. Money can buy expensive bed, but not a good sleep. Money can buy foods, but not appetite. Money can buy house, but not a home. Money can buy hospital, but not health. Money can buy companions, but not true friend. Money can buy marriage, but not love. Money can buy a huge cross, but not salvation. True wealth is not measured on how wide your land is or how beautiful your mansion is. It is rather measured on how many people benefits from the blessings you've got. What is the use of 1,000 acres of land if we will only get a share of 6 feet below the ground? If we can find a lot of time to earn money, we should also find more time to earn wealth that would last eternal. As St. Paul says in the second reading, think of what is above, not of what is on earth. We will only find the real treasure through Jesus. Only Him can give us a wealth that will last forever. When we stand before God in the second life, He will not ask us if we are rich or poor. He will ask us, "What did you do to the least of your brethren?" Amen.